I'm a psychiatric nurse, and early in my career, I worked at a residential mental health facility. One of our residents was an elective mute, meaning he chose not to speak, though no medical condition explained his silence. He had spoken earlier in life and seemed quite normal back then, aside from being close to 7 feet tall. Raised in the Deep South, he joined the military at 19, but vanished one night, only to be declared AWOL, and eventually missing and presumed dead. 10 years later, a towering 7-foot man walked into a VA hospital emergency room in the Midwest. He approached the receptionist and said, "My name is Marion Duchene," not his real name, "and I've been dead for 10 years. Those were the last words he ever uttered. Cloaked in dust and wearing the same clothes reported the night he disappeared, Marion had no identification. His social security number had remained inactive, and his fingerprints were the only means of identification. When the family was notified, they had already grieved their lost man and insisted that this imposter couldn't be their Marion. They demanded no further contact. Marion paced ceaselessly, his lips moving in silent conversation. He had an eerie habit of throwing his head back, mouth agape, as if laughing heartily, yet no sound emerged. When I spoke to him, he appeared to listen, occasionally mimicking that silent laugh. Various medications were tried, but none had any effect on him. Occupational therapy was futile. Marion would just grin and, unless instructed to stay put, would resume his endless pacing. On my last day at that job, the final image burned into my mind was of Marion, pacing in the parking lot, head thrown back in his soundless laughter. In the years that followed, I often wondered if I had been interacting with a ghost. To this day, I still don't know.